Here's a video on how to make an orthodontic guide splint to hold your brackets. So first of all, I've created an offset model, and then we're going to make a passive model in case your teeth are very undercut. So in this case, I'm going to be keeping the offset model only and deleting the passive model because I'm not going to use that. Here's a bracket, and we're going to do the same thing, blocking out the undercuts. It's a good idea to keep these in a library and pre-manufacture them as STL files. Then, following the blocking out procedure, I will then set my point of origin to the center below. So when we use a snap-on tool, it will snap onto the surface of the teeth. So by using G and creating the settings to rotate and move, these objects will snap to the surface of the teeth. Now I'm no expert in placing these, so please forgive me for that. And then we're going to rotate them and sink them slightly into the model because we want to unify this as one object. So I'm going to select both of them, join them up, and then use the bull tool to make a union to make this one object. In edit mode you can see they have been joined up, and then with the splint module we will then paint on a layer, and this layer is going to go halfway over these brackets. I've set it at 3mm, so that's 1.5mm layer, which is rather thin. So this is up to you and the material that you're going to be using. So the mesh does not look very hot at this stage because it has been solidified, but once we apply the layer it will become smoother. And I've made a smooth voxel remesh and then sculpting the mesh to make it a little bit smoother. Once that's finished, I'm going to remesh this at quite a fine mesh, 0.1mm, and then we're going to cut the fitting surface. And this fitting surface being cut, and then we've got our layer to place and use as a guide. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.